Hello and welcome to my hobby home. My name is Cathy. Thank you for joining me today. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, thank you for coming back. I do appreciate each and every one of you coming and seeing what I have to do here. You could probably tell by the thumbnail, I'm opening a package from Annie's. I'm going to keep it turned down because it has my address on it, but here, this is the package I have. Look, y'all, it's a pretty good package. I don't remember what all I purchased, but it's a big one. So, also, I wanted to say thank you all for all the comments. I am so enjoying seeing all the comments. So, keep those up. And let's get into this. Let's see what we've got here. I've got to find the tear so I can tear into this bag. I'm not going to have to turn you guys down. I'm going to be able just to pull it out of the package because I know the majority of what I've got. Got a little paper here so I can actually tell you what I paid for everything. Oh, it's only one thing in here. I forgot I got this. Okay. I got I'm trying to read it here. The 22-pack fat quarters. Harpersfield fat quarters 22-pack with tax, shipping, processing, insurance, everything was $44.81. So, I don't know about y'all, but fat quarters are kind of expensive. So, let's see, 22. So, that's about right, a fat quarter, $2 a fat quarter. But, y'all, look at this. Look at those colors. And I am going to open these. I want y'all to be able to see these. Because when I first looked at these, I was like, nah, I'm not going to get those. But then when I went to the picture that showed each of the fabrics, I was like, oh, I got to get those. And I may actually use these fabrics to do a quilt. I haven't started it yet, but I don't know if you know about this. I don't know. I probably can't say anything about the fabric in the group because it's a Wyndham fabric and not a Moda fabric. But, Moda blockheads. I never heard of them. But somehow it came over my Facebook feed. And I looked them up, y'all. They give you a free pattern every Wednesday. So one came out today because today is Wednesday. And I think they'll do a video or something, a tutorial showing you how to do the block. So, I'd never seen this, and I am new to quilting. Just saying, I've only been quilting since March. So, I'm still new to quilting. So, I haven't seen a lot of it. But, yeah, and I know a lot of people are going to probably say, oh, that's 80s vibe or something, because it does have a lot of flowers on it. But look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to just kind of fold them over to show you one at a time. I thought it was nice because it had flowers with a mix of, some basic colors with small basic, like this one right here. Look at that. And I've mentioned in another video that I just did, and I'm doing this one separate, that I have a different mic here. So I'm hoping y'all can hear me good. My other mic, it just died. I haven't been able to get it to work. But look at that, y'all. Is that not beautiful? I love a plaid. It don't matter what kind of plaid it is. I love plaid. And look, some small flowers. And I know this is not a lot of people's cup of tea because it is so many flowers. But I'm thinking, I can build my stash with this, or I can use it to make a quilt for myself. But you know, I remember my grandmother's quilts, they had everything in them. It wasn't just one thing, they had everything. And she had one basic color that tied it all together. Just like she would do a beige or a white sashing or a light blue sashing or something like, because I remember she always had like a solid sashing. And see, I love these, like this yellow I just showed you there. I like these patterns like this because they're really pretty. They're really easy. Now, these are my colors. I love greens. Y'all, look at that. Is that not beautiful? And y'all probably get tired of hearing me say, is that not beautiful? But I love fabrics. I love colors. I love greens, blues, grays, pinks. Now, I'm not a big person on the reds and yellows. I don't know why. But I will incorporate them with, you know, something else that I'm doing. And I think every piece of these greens is just fabulous. Because I love every print on all of these greens. Now, like I said, this is a Wyndham Fabrics Harper's Field by Whistler Studios is what that says. But the Fat Quarter Bundle, well, yeah, it's Harper's Field. Now we're into the blues. I love blues too. And y'all, if you haven't yet, check out Annie's, because they have some serious sales all the time. Now here's some more of this flower print. Flower print isn't my favorite thing, not the big flowers. But if you cut that up on a quilt, ain't nobody gonna know it's a flower. Okay, then there's a smaller flower. This just kind of reminds me of the dresses that we wore back in the 80s with the big old flowers on them. And the big puffy sleeve, the big puffy sleeves with the big flowers on them. Or the romper jumpers things that had the yoke on it. Well, we wore some of the funniest looking stuff. I bet that reminds somebody of their grandma's couch. And see, there's a lot of deep blues in here. I could probably use this for that blockhead quilt. But I have another fat quarter back here that I think I'm going to use instead. And there's my last piece. But this is a 22 fat quarter pack. And like I said, it was $44.81. So that's just a little over $2 a fat quarter. And that's not bad, because you buy a 22 pack, you may be paying $70, $80 for that. So I think this is an awesome deal, even if it is just to beef up my stash a little bit, because I don't have a lot of fabric to really choose from. When I do a quilt, I have to just go buy whatever I want. And I'd like to have a little bit on hand to where I can just say, hey, I want to cut some stuff out today and make a little quilt, make a little pot holder, make a little mug rug, make a little something, and not have to go buy it. Because I love to just sit down and sew. I have not been able to sew. I have a pressed flowers over here, and I'll show you. I've had this cut and laid in my little box, I guess you'd call it a box, for over a week. and I haven't got it done yet. But I haven't really had a chance to, well, I did do a project the other day, but that's how I lay them out. I keep them in this because I'm less apt to lose it. And this is the one I'm doing. I'm doing the very first block because I just got into this sew sampler, and I had to order my first one that came in my sew sampler was the block 5. So I had to order the 4 before that. And I ordered that fabric too because I love this fabric. It's called Sugarberry by Bunny Hill Designs. And that is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fabric. I made my first grandchild, my granddaughter, she was born in August. I made her baby quilts out of that fabric, and I love that fabric. So I'm going to be making me the pressed flowers for myself, and that way her Grammy will have a quilt out of the same fabric she has. Not intentionally, but I love that fabric. I think it's beautiful. But as always, guys, give me a thumbs up if you like this video. I'd love it if you'd subscribe. You can click on that notification bell if you'd like to be notified when I have new content come up. And as always, until I see you again, have a very blessed day. Goodbye.